Hello and welcome, viewers of the universe, to this Momentum Technologies production with Vigilante Arts. It's proud to present an HSJ showcase of the Homeless Sea Creatures in Episode 3, No Trespassing, written by Act 3. At the end of the first dog watch, the Homeless Sea Creatures are assembled at the presidential statue. The West Side group has finally come around and arrived. The Homeless Sea Creatures are back together again as a whole. Dolphin: good show, old man. Well done. You're last, but you're back. Starfish: hey, did it rain today? We've been trying to figure it out. Groans from the Homeless Sea Creatures develop. Alligator: you gotta be kidding me. What did you guys do today? Sea Turtle: let me guess, you got into a buffet for free? Lobster: no, we got to go into a movie matinee for free. The Homeless Sea Creatures repel and in shock and in excitement. Bull Shark: don't think that beats a baseball game for free. Great White: get over it, a simple game of chance. The same could be said about you. Great White: really? What did you guys do today, other than what we've heard so far? Hippo: hey, they were gambling and hustling too. Grey Whale: yes, at the gaming hall. You went to an arcade. Sea Otter: not our fault they were skipping school. They learned a lesson. If you don't have street smarts, stay in school and learn book smarts. Octopus: same could be said about people we met today. We went to the art and fashion district. Starfish: no fair. I want to go to the fashion district. Albatross: I want to go on one of our days off when we're not figuring out how to survive. Hammerhead: there are never any days off from homelessness. Even when you got a home, it lurks like a shadow, even at night. You gotta fight for your life. Penguin: did that theater have a working air conditioner? The places we went to were a bit musky. Lobster: yes, it did. It was refreshing and delightful. Orca: certainly was around a lot of musky sex throughout. Sea Lion: at the beach and at the movies. Everyone is single or swingers on the west side. Stingray: yeah, we saw a lot of that too today. No shame or judgments, a lot of it. Electric Eel: yeah, same here. A lot of organized mischief too. Manatee: we saw that too, and some. From the elite to the homeless. We also brought back a lot of food from the game, if anyone is hungry. No feedings tonight. Dolphin: well, now that we are caught up, let's go about to be last dog watch. The rain set us back. Be careful, the town is crowded. That wind today put this city into a good mood of hope. We will head through downtown to Commerce Avenue to Southview Boulevard to the Gateway Bridge is our goal. Besides surviving the big city tonight and the future days that come. Let's go, fam, and take her in. Take in her beauty. Last dog watch. The Homeless Sea Creatures band together and enter the streets of downtown. The sun to set within the hour. The big city enveloped with excitement from the win of today's game. The nightlife begins to grow as the evening draws into the night. Traffic and foot traffic abundant. The Homeless Sea Creatures arrive on the street in front of the aquarium. Once their fortress, their home, now abandoned, cold and left alone to the big city as ruins. Mixed emotions form among the Homeless Sea Creatures. Great White: didn't we take a wrong turn? Why did we come this way? Orca: what a shame. We were in such a good mood, now to be reminded by our sadness. Does put a damper on things. Weird that it's only been 3 days since we last saw her. Dolphin: I'm sorry. Force of habit, I'm afraid. I wasn't thinking. Well, it doesn't hurt to remind ourselves what we're fighting for. Bull Shark: this feels like when you find out the woman you're dating is married. Quiet eyes of emotion from a distance through an invisible fence of honor. Hippo: she looks sad. Cold even. I would imagine it's supposed to be more embarrassing for us to see her like this than the other way around. Sea otter. Isn't she? Isn't? Is it a she? Isn't she? Our Athena, our home, our only home. She is amazing. She watched over us for years. Not like we can go to the sea. Blue whale. Afraid it's very much a love canal situation out there still. The wilds are not much better. There are no places left that humans haven't ruined. Gray whale. Including our home. I hope we can save her. She is beautiful, so what's next? Hammerhead. What do you mean? Besides surviving the night and eating and sleeping, my best guess. Alligator. We gotta get past downtown first. I'd say once we're on Southview, find a spot to sit and eat. Then find a spot to sleep. Starfish. I have completely forgot that we have nowhere to go. I mean, we haven't for 3 days. The clubhouses was nice, but now that's gone too. Albatross. I haven't. Don't worry, we don't have far to go. We will have some beautiful sights along the way. It's called the Riviera of the big city. The Riviera district. Octopus. I saw it during the day. Yesterday it was really nice. Pretty cool we get a chance to camp out near it. Lobster. Sounds like a beautiful morning. A nice possibility. We got to only get there and survive the night. Electric eel. I have a feeling the universe is with us. Poseidon again. Blessed us today with fortune. Food in our lives, no doubt. Anyone taking notice of us. Police officer. Alright, no trespassing. Get a move on it. I don't want to get out of the car. The homeless sea creatures turn around to see a police car sitting right behind them with the speaking officer leaning out of the passenger window. The driver just looking from the driver's seat, occasionally looking around. Stingray. Sorry, we are urban explorers. We're just documenting this cool old building. And police officer. You're not urban explorers, nor do I care who you really are. You don't have cameras, so I know you're lying. Most likely homeless. Just move along. The homeless sea creatures begin to walk away. The cops wait to make sure before leaving themselves. Manatee. Well, that went well. Stingray, good show, old man. Fast thinking. I am impressed. At least they didn't realize who we was. Penguin. Poseidon as my witness. The rage I contain. I will be used to overcome the wrongs of the world. I will not have revenge. I will be righteous. Sea lion. Hey, I like this angry side of you. I'll start working out with you in the meantime. Calisthenics to start. It will help you focus, too, so you can keep laying out these great ideas to my ears. Dolphin. I just want to say I know this has been hard on all of us. I'm glad I have a chance to be with all of you during these times. Stay sexy, Aquarium. We'll be back. You're part of this family, too. With Dolphin's lasting words, some of the homeless sea creatures look back at the aquarium as they walk away. The homeless sea creatures deep in thought and memories. The homeless sea creatures descend into the city. Track 6. Ain't No Use in Crying by Fred Paris and the Relentless Hearts begins to play. The homeless sea creatures walk away from the aquarium. Great White looks back and wipes a tear from his eye. The homeless sea creatures keep together as a group. Sea Lion has his arm around Penguin, getting him to smile as they move forward. Hippo has her hands in her pockets, looking down and sad and deep in thought. Sea Otter and Lobster look onto a restaurant and take notice of the people enriched with joy, rich with food and drink. Blue Whale and Octopus talk and share stories of their day. Alligator looking up into the skyline with deep reflection. Electric Eel and Stingray watch a couple fight over the dinner table. Sea Turtle comes up to them and points to another couple fighting in the street, where the wife drives off with the car, leaving her husband on the sidewalk. A man is carried out of a bar by two bouncers. They throw him onto the street in front of the homeless sea creatures. They walk around the drunk gentleman who is arguing and yelling into the business. Once the homeless sea creatures walk past him, a man pulls up, a black hood is placed over his head, and then he is carried into a van. The van drives off. Gray Whale looking pale and sad, thinking about when he first came to the aquarium. Bull Shark comes up to Gray Whale, improving his mood by telling him about his day. Across the street, a man confronts a tow truck driver who's about to tow his car. A shadowy figure comes up behind the tow truck driver and enters the tow truck through the open door. The shadow man drives off with the tow truck and the car, leaving the tow truck driver and the car owner left to figure it out. In front of the homeless sea creatures, a group of women are eating dinner. A car pulls up. A woman gets out and begins to shoot at a woman at the table. Albatross takes his wings and leads Starfish away. The homeless sea creatures leave the scene safely. Manatee and Orca are deep into conversation and excitement. Hammerhead comes up and joins them. Their energy is contagious, lifting the spirits of the homeless sea creatures. Dolphin, deep in thought and walking, wipes a tear away from his eye. Walking forward still, deep in concentration. The song ends. The homeless sea creatures are walking down Commonwealth Street, arriving at the intersection of Commerce Avenue and Central Gardens Drive. A crowded intersection, the homeless sea creatures come to find out. The homeless sea creatures stand at the busy street corner and traffic light. Octopus, at least we made it through downtown. Hammerhead, almost, we gotta get through this intersection, which I vaguely remember. Dolphin steps forward to direct and lead the homeless across the intersection. Dolphin, just follow my lead. Hey gang, did you know this point forward would lead us to the historic battlefield? Sea Turtle, how do you know that? Dolphin, I can smell a battlefield. It's unmistakable. Manatee, we also explored this area earlier. Penguin, it was part of the info packets I made. Albatross, we made. Electric Eel, together as a family. Orca, there is also historical markers all over the city. Alligator, that's how the info packets. Earlier you pulled that same card. Bullshark, a magician never reveals his secret. Lobster, and a historian publishes his findings. A sea otter, which is then researched for a paper worth a B-. Dolphin, alright everyone, pay attention. That's the crosswalk light. When it's green, we go. The homeless sea creatures wait intensely for the light to change. All traffic lights turn red. Traffic disintegrates. Then the crosswalk light turns green, alerting pedestrians to a safe cross. As so they thought. Dolphin takes the first step to cross the street when an expensive car decides to cut traffic, travels around the 3 cars in the wrong lane, makes a turn by cutting in front of said cars, and hits Dolphin. Dolphin landing on the hood of the car. Dolphin luckily sees the car and jumps, only sustaining a light injury. The driver and the passenger is annoyed. Dolphin, what the? Driver, of all the inconveniences! Passenger, if honking the horn doesn't work, try using the washer fluid. Albatross, oh, this isn't good. Sea Lion, vehicular manslaughter? What is this? Great White, this is the 9th time this has happened to Dolphin today. Driver, excuse me, do you mind getting off of my car now? We are important and privileged people. You're holding us up. Passenger, don't forget rich and entitled. That always works. Dolphin, looking up with rage in his eyes, climbs off the hood, kicking the car as he does. Dolphin, you want to run me over? Then finish the job! Driver, uh-oh. Passenger, Jeffrey, what's happening? Why isn't he apologizing to us? Driver, vagrant. Yeah, you can apologize and move aside. We can be on our way. The homeless sea creatures from the sidewalk. Look from the sidewalk. Stingray, I love it when Dolphin finally loses his temper. Anyone got popcorn? Hippo, I know. It's always an episode of intellectual vengeance and educational. Blue Whale, popcorn here. Let's see how he mentally disfigures the mindset. In the car. Passenger, Jeffrey, why isn't he moving? Does he sense weakness? Does he know about the sale of our 3rd condo? Driver, peasant! I don't know why you wish to exacerbate your issues, but passenger, Jeffrey, look, he's coming to the door! Dolphin, upset, starts to walk around the car toward the driver's side door. The homeless sea creatures eat popcorn and watch with intrigue. The people in the car are now afraid. Dolphin, I have had enough with people trying to run me over today. 9 times someone has tried to kill me with their car. I have had it. Get out of this automobile. Passenger, Jeffrey, do something. Save me, or I will sue you for negligence. Driver, I'm trying. The automatic engine shutoff is engaged. Passenger, disengage, Jeffrey! Disengage! Driver, I'm trying! Oh, God. Dolphin reaches the driver's side door, the pull on the handle until it rips off the door. Passenger, Jeffrey, drive! What are you doing? Driver, I'm selecting the perfect driving mode needed for the situation. What do you think? Comfort, sport, extreme sport, or track mode? Passenger, I don't care! Just drive! Driver, extreme sport it is. Ah, perfect. Now we can disembark. Passenger, whatever, Tony Hawk, just drive! The driver waves and looks happy as they drive away, slamming into the curb and a pothole as they drive off. Gray Will, you're joking. They let people get away with it? No consequences. Starfish, only in movies. Otherwise, cyclists and pedestrians die all the time. The world doesn't like people who exercise. Makes them feel self-conscious. Dolphin, with his adrenaline and testosterone pumping, still in the street, is greeted by cheers and applause from fellow citizens of the big city, thanking him for teaching manners and reminding people of human decency. Orca and Great White grab and lead Dolphin away. The homeless sea creatures cross the street to Commerce Avenue, still receiving thanks from the city when they are approached by Red Fox. Red Fox, wow, you homeless sea creatures are making friends everywhere. Electric Eel, oh, you talking about the movie Black Dog with Meatloaf? What a pro. It had that car chase scene with the 89 Camaro and the 86 Monte Carlo. A cop car pulls up. Police Officer 3, hey, no trespassing. Keep it moving, indigents. Don't make me get out of this car. Disperse, I say, or I will ruin your lives forever. The homeless sea creatures with Red Fox begin to walk away. The police officers chat in the car as the homeless sea creatures as they walk away. Police Officer 3, oh good, they're gone. What gives people the right to think they can do whatever they want when they want and not when they're not at work? I mean, even if they are not disposed, citizens are cattle. It's why they have numbers. It's our job to remind them that we own them. If they step out of line, we set them up with crimes and ruin their lives forever. It's a beautiful world. What's up, rookie? Police Officer 4. 2 things. 1, can't we get in trouble for setting people up for crimes they didn't commit? And 2, why did you tell me to drive over here? Police Officer 3. 1, qualified immunity. It's the state's version of a double O. And 2, just park the car here and we'll walk over. Traffic is crazy. Plus, with these illegal tinted windows, no one will know we are not in the car. Just the sight of the cop car reduces crime. Police Officer 4. Won't we get in trouble? Police Officer 3. No, of course not. Say it with me. Police Officers 3 and 4. Qualified immunity. Police Officer 3. You will get it. It's hard to teach you everything in 2 months of community college. Come on, let's go. Meanwhile, down Commerce Avenue, the homeless sea creatures and Red Fox stop at a park along the riverfront and the boardwalk. Hippo. Alright, I'm hungry. What food we got left? Great White. I agree. This looks like a good spot. Count me in. Bull Shark. Yes, what do we got? Make sure we split up everything evenly. Octopus. I'm on it. Alright, let's see what we got. Orca. No way! How did you guys get chicken fingers from the baseball game? I can't believe no one ate them. You got a lot, too. Starfish. Chicken fingers? I want some, please. I guess it'd be a long shot for side dip. Hammerhead. Hold on, let me check my bag. I'm sure I've got something. I've been collecting everything I found. Penguin. Speaking of, I got waters and drinks. Been collecting them, too. Red Fox watches the homeless sea creatures prepare dinner as a family, making the most of what they have to feed everyone. Stingray, dolphin, manatee, and sea lion talk with Red Fox. The night has settled upon the big city. Temperature has dropped. Light cloud cover hides the full moon that is now in full bloom. First watch. The homeless sea creatures are resting after dinner. Moonlight covers the city and dances on top of the water. The street lights and lampposts guide the ribbons of roads and pathways. Everything turns to darkness once far enough away from the light. The wind plays tricks with one's eyes as foliage moves. The cool wind against one's face helps distract from the truths of the world. The night has only begun. Then the watch change is announced. Gray Whale. First watch! Alright, everyone, get organized. Clean up now. Sea turtle. Yeah, fam. No trash left behind. Clean earth. Red fox. What is first watch anyway? Stingray. What? You mean watch keeping? Traditions of the sea. Red fox. But we are on land. Stingray. Doesn't mean it doesn't work. Sea lion. Force of habit, really. I'm sure there are things you do that you can't control. Lobster. So, who is that anyway? I feel like I have seen her before. Electric eel. You did! She talked to mainly Stingray, but helped with the rescue the other day. Sea otter. Oh, I remember her. Dolphin still doesn't trust her. Blue whale. Dolphin never trusts anyone. At first, anyways. Takes forever. Alligator. I don't like her. She's getting chummy with our brother. How dare she without our approval? Albatross. I think it's just a case of familiarity. She did get us a free bus ride. I don't think it was to manipulate us. Sea lion. Wait! How long have you known? Come to think of it, we haven't been in danger today. Red fox. Well, I came across it, actually overheard it. Say, like 2 hours ago, I heard blue jay tell kangaroo. Manatee. Man, these birds are resourceful. What don't they know? Dolphin. Only what we know. Well, thanks for sharing. Manatee. Well, it's getting late. Hopefully you don't have far to go. Red fox. Not really. Technically, just to the other side of downtown. Dolphin. I trust you won't tell anyone you saw us on the east side tonight. Red fox. Talk about trust. The homeless report is that you guys have been hiding on the south side. At first thought you guys were sleeping on the north side, so wherever you've been going to at night is still a mystery to the homeless. A lot did assume you guys were hiding at the beach on the west side. So me seeing you here, impossible. I swear, I saw you guys heading west. Dolphin. Thank you. We really appreciate it. The clouds begin to clear. Sounds of passing boats and traffic fill the air. Showing the full moon upon the big city, the moon's light begins to cascade down, bouncing off the water and through the buildings. Red Fox sees the full moon and her mood dramatically changes. Red Fox. Oh no. Oh no. Full moon. Crap. I really gotta get going. So for you as well. Quick. Dolphin. Wait. What? Why? Is there something we don't know? Red Fox. Look. You're on land now. The predators come out on full moons. So do spirits, but that's on new moons more so. Sea lion. I knew that. So what are you saying? A bus comes into view and Red Fox gets ready to board. Red Fox. I'm saying when it comes to the claws come out to hunt, I gotta go. The bus stops and she gets on the bus. She takes her seat and looks out the window with her hand on the window and mouths the run as the bus drives off. Alligator. Anyone else see she told us to run? Stingray. Yeah, I really don't agree with that either. Dolphin. Alright, let's move. Remember, stay together and head to the bridge. If we get jumped, go into the water. Stay along the coast or cross the waterway to the north side. The goal is the Gateway Bridge. Move out. The homeless sea creatures travel along Commerce Avenue in a tight but tense grouping as they cross Midway and embark into Southview Boulevard. Midway. Southview Boulevard. Ventura Chateau. This is where they're at. A pair of eyes appear. Some are red, watching the homeless sea creatures. Orca. Stingray, come with me to the front. Let's take the lead. Hammerhead. Alligator. Bull shark, get alongside. Protect the center. Electric eel, come to me to the back. Great white. Mind if I team up with you, D? Dolphin. Not sure if it's spirits, but I feel like we're being watched. We're almost there, gang. I can see our goal from up here. Keep it up. Starfish. I feel cold. I can't wait to lay down. Lobster. I know, the timing is wrong. But this is a beautiful part of the city. Manatee. Poor timing. Yes, I do agree, but it is very beautiful over here. Penguin. You can cut the tension with a knife. A claw, even. Gray whale. It's weird. We haven't heard about them till now. Just stay ready. Sea turtle. When and if it starts to get behind me as we make our way to the water, let's just hope we are just overprepared. Sounds of foot patter and heavy breathing can be heard, echoing. Bull shark. I swear I got moving shadows. I can't confirm. Electric eel. Contact rear. I got 2 masses following. Get on the sidewalk. Avoid the water. Dolphin. Alright everyone, stay tight and alert. Let's see how this plays out. Albatross. Should I get a bird's eye view? Dolphin. No. I have a feeling they would have prepared for us. It's risky, but I'd rather surprise them. Octopus. Wait, what are you saying? Alright Albatross, I'm ready. Blue whale. Contact forward. Shadows just started down Ventura Street. Hippo. They're about to learn a mother's rage. Orca. Second contact. Forward. Dolphin. Hold formation. All stop. Sea otter. I'm done running. Let's go. The homeless sea creatures stop and fully prepare for an attack. As they wait, sounds of movement can be heard. A voice breaks the silence as it echoes off the street. Gray wolf. Gray whale, gray whale, gray whale. Guten Abend. This is Gray Wolf. Gray whale. Why is he talking to me? I'm shy. Sea lion. Going out on a limb, but I think it's because you're in the middle. Gray wolf. We want your accoutrements and opportunities. Leave them and we will leave you. Lobster. I don't know what he said, though. Does anyone know if it was a good idea? Starfish. He's trying to rob us, so no. Not a good idea. Gray whale. If you do not... Gray wolf. If you do not, if you will not, we will hunt you and your friends. Electric eel, dolphin, and hippo. Hippo. Hey, why am I on the top 3 of the death list? Penguin. I'm even more curious now of his knowledge of us than being scared. Gray wolf. Your flock is not safe from this wolf. Sea turtle. There's a change in tone I was looking for. Prepare for battle. Sea otter. Let's make them wish they chose easier prey. Gray wolf. We can always find you in the night to kill you. Manatee. Just want to say I love you all and I'll see you in the morning. Gray wolf. The gray wolf is very hungry. Ahoo! Blue whale. Alright, that was just mentally and menacingly unsettling. The gray wolf's echo howls off the street corners. Shadows begin to move in on the homeless sea creatures. In the darkness, only eyes, teeth, and tongues of saliva can be seen. The claws close in. The homeless sea creatures stand ready. Dolphin, we are the homeless sea creatures. May Poseidon bless us in battle. This is our time. The howls continue to... Track 7, Night Vision by Swollen Members begins to play. The howls continue to echo off the streets. The claws make their attack. Mountain lion and panther jump down from above. They single out great white and bull shark, ripping into each other's skin. Albatross grabs Octopus and throws him at Coyote. Octopus wrapping up around his chest, legs, and throat, squeezing the life out of him. Electric eel connects with a puddle of water in an attempt to stun the other members of the claws. Successful, but not stopping every member. Starfish and lobster, penguin and manatee and sea turtle make it to the waterway. Sea lion is double teamed by leopard and jaguar. Orca grabs jaguar and slams him, unaware that golden jackal is about to attack. Albatross grabs sea otter and delivers him into the water. Blue whale and gray whale dive into the water, joining the homeless sea creatures in the water. Octopus makes it to the water too. Hippo comes in to relieve electric eel and stingray, crushing red wolf in the process. Dolphin facing off with Arctic wolf. A chess match of poetry in motion. Alligator helps free orca. Then they help free bull shark. Arctic wolf, stepping close to the water, is grabbed via next by Hammerhead, pulling him into the water, dragging him underwater. Sea lion cracks the bones of leopard and then makes an escape. Bull, shark, alligator, and hippo make it to the water. Orca and dolphin help great white before making the escape into the waterway. Albatross circles, seeing who survived the attack from the shadows. Gray wolf appears. The member of the claws begin to group as Albatross flies off to rejoin the homeless sea creatures who've escaped into the waterway. The song ends. The claws regroup. Gray wolf. So what did we learn? Panther. What just happened? I thought this was a simple job. Jaguar. A lot happened that was not supposed to happen. Leopard. Ow, that did not go well. Mountain lion. I believe we were denied important, need to know information. Arctic wolf crawls out of the water. Arctic wolf. I cannot explain what I just went through. Gray wolf. Seagull not only owes us an explanation, but he will feel our pain as well. Hammerhead roars up from the water. Down the river, the homeless sea creatures have found the landing way of the Gateway Bridge. Here they are. Most have climbed up the bridge at this point, building themselves into the structural skeleton of the bridge, making sheltering and bedding. Hammerhead. Anyone missing? Everyone here? Bullshark. Yes, we all made it back. Just glad you did too. Octopus. Once we are seated, let me look at these wounds. The homeless sea creatures begin to climb up the abutments and trusses, finding shelter up into the superstructure of the bridge under the deck. What first aid can be done is performed. The homeless sea creatures begin to bed down, successfully and safely as possible. The homeless sea creatures finding solace in their current location. Long ship passes underneath. Stingray. I can't believe we had the same idea for shelter. Albatross. I've had my eye on this spot since our first night out. Electric eel. Thanks for teaching us how to make a nest. Orca. Definitely learning something new. Helps keep us sharp. Great white. Oh, don't mention sharp. That fight was a lot of claws. Any ideas why? Alligator. None of that was random. I know that. The hunting commitment. Stingray. I know, right? That's all I was thinking of. But for how long? Gray whale. Long enough to know our names. Could have been all day. Penguin. I'd believe it. They thought Gray whale was our leader. Manatee. Well, I know what I'll be doing in the coming days. Research. Starfish. I will say, it is very beautiful from up here. Good night. I love you guys. Sea otter. Now, I do have to agree, the big city does look beautiful. Octopus. Hopefully she provides us with a great fortune. Sea lion. Just realized how long of a day we have had. So long. Good night, everyone. Blue whale. It will be middle watch soon. Who's gonna take it? Hammerhead. I can't sleep anyway. My blood is still pumping. Hippo. It's pretty cool being able to watch the ships from high up here on the bridge. Sea turtle. It reminds me of the Siphon Filter 2 mission where you had to climb on a bridge like this. Lobster. Yeah, the air taser. Resident Evil was great too. And Gran Turismo. Bullshark. Dudes. Bloody Roar. Vigilante 8. Driver. PS1 flashbacks. Electric eel. Well, fam, I'm dozing off. I'll see you guys in the morning. Good night. Albatross. Sounds like a good plan. Good show, old man. Despite the street fight, it was a great day. With the family. Good night, everyone. Dolphin. It has been a long day, and a great one to add to the Rolodex. I'm glad to have you all with me. Couldn't do it without the family. My true joy. Poseidon bless us one more time. Day 3, Tuesday. Today was day 3, and tomorrow is another day. Poseidon, please be with us again. Track 8, Something in the Way by Nirvana begins to play. And with that, that is the end of Act 3 and the act of Episode 3. Hopefully you've enjoyed this Momentum Technologies production with Vigilante Arts on this HSJ showcase of the Homeless Sea Creatures in Episode 3, end of Act 3, end of Episode 3, written by yours truly. Tune in next time for Episode 4, Underneath the Bridge. coming in well. But yeah, tune in next time for episode 4, Underneath the Bridge. Otherwise, comment, like, share, subscribe. You can even donate onto the links found in the info areas of the web scripture. Otherwise, peace and joy love, everyone, and keep supporting the arts. And we will keep making the arts. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, and viewers of the universe, thank you very much. Peace and joy love.